saw a video on TikTok where somebody was talking about there's a recipe that they parents make that's from which is peaches, like the half peaches, no skin, okay, just peach, mayonnaise inside of the whole of the peaches, and cheese.
Danielle said it. She just described it now. My stomach is bubbling. What's good, crew members? Welcome back to our channel. I'm AJ. This is Danny, and we're hashtag the cannons.
CCTV.
Hi y'all, welcome back to our eating show. Hi guys, we're back with another mukbang, and today guys, we will be having soul food Sunday on a Monday because it did not go out when it was intended, but it's still Sunday though. So what we eating, baby?
So y'all, today we have some delicious meatloaf in the front, and then on this back right side we have some homemade scalloped potatoes, then some sauteed green beans, and then you know we had to get them Hawaiian rolls. I eat them in my sleep.
Yeah, this is my very first time making scalloped potatoes. Like,
look delicious.
From scratch. Because usually I take that little box.
No, whip that.
All gratin. That's what I do. Y'all, if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell. Set your notifications to all so you'll be notified every single time the cannon drops some heat for that ass.
Oh yes.
And remember, hit that like button, y'all. The like button is really important. If you're watching the video and you like the content, just hit the button. And y'all, remember hashtag grow baby grow. Hashtag the cannons moving closer to our goal of 100,000 subscribers. To all our new subscribers, welcome to the family. You've been here before, welcome back. Y'all, it's time to pray so we can eat. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we ask that you bless this food, Lord. Let it be nourished to our bodies. Bless us with less fortune. All these things we ask in your son Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Y'all hear me swallow when I got ready to pray? That's my mouth is watering.
I'm so doggone eager.
You know, it's crazy when you just said road to 100K. In my mind, I remember when you were saying 10K.
Right, it ain't.
I said we passed 10.
It's very crazy. Very surreal. Y'all see that meatloaf? Let me hold her up for you. She don't look like much before she was cut. Before she was cut, she ain't look like much. She ain't look like much. Ooh. Now she looking like I want it.
Oh shit.
So y'all, let's we gonna fix our plates and then I'm gonna adjust the camera because I'm gonna get rid of some stuff. Ooh, that's what I was hoping for. That little edge right there. Y'all see that little edge? I'll give y'all a little close up of the potatoes. Yeah. Finally. So, I know this meatloaf should be very moist. I don't like no dry meatloaf, bro.
It is good. Y'all were talking junk then.
Run your damn mouth.
Now y'all been running her mouth about this meatloaf since she knew I was gonna cook it.
AJ told me I just hadn't had a good one. Some folks be squirting ketchup.
Well, I made it before. I ain't squirting ketchup. And potatoes hitting too. Them potatoes hitting too. I wasn't too sure about them. Now I'm positive. It wasn't that I wasn't sure. You just know, like the final product, you'd be like, I was hoping they weren't gonna be too salty because I didn't really add a lot of salt in there, but I was like, I tried to balance it out, and I was scared about my sauce reducing. And before when I had it on the stove, I was like, oh, I hope I don't get too salty because that's gonna be nasty.
Yes, delicious.
That's good. Woo. I'm talking about potatoes. Yeah, I got some winter, what is it? Winter spice?
Yeah. Spice cranberry. Y'all, we tried this last year and it was not great.
Yeah, last time we tried the winter spice cranberry, I feel like they changed the recipe because it had a really not pleasant taste to me. But it's busting.
Now, I'm not willing to try them Mountain Dew gingerbreads.
They weren't willing to put them back out. They got a different Christmas flavor.
Oh.
It's called Fruit Quake.
Probably because they saw how bad people were talking about it in the sales. You know, them sodas was on sale months after Christmas. We don't want them.
Yeah, I don't know if we told y'all last year, but if you're new here, I don't remember. I love green beans this way. We had bought a case of those. Well, I bought a case.
Yes, you did.
Or those gingerbread Mountain Dews, and we just did not like them. So they sat in here like all month, and then Thanksgiving, I was like, I'm about to get rid of these. I'm taking them to my family house Thanksgiving because there's a bunch of people there. So we went to my mom's house first, you know, to get ready and everything, and I cooked over there. I cooked macaroni and what I was supposed to take. When we went downstairs, put everything in the car. I was trying to put stuff in the car. The Mountain Dews done fell out the side of the door. I said, my family must have sensed me. They said, bring this. They said, don't you bring that. The Mountain Dews done scattered all down the street, rolling everywhere. I said, I gotta go. I gotta go. I was like, I gotta go. I ain't chasing these ginger ales. And so, yeah. When we came back, I ain't seen them though.
No, somebody must have picked them up. We sure ain't want them.
It was probably trifling. We're leaving there, but we was already behind. They kept calling me. Where you at? Where you at? It don't matter. Cause to be honest, like on Thanksgiving, to be honest, on Thanksgiving, my family, we have fried chicken every now and then, but we really be having everything else. I fried chicken last year, and I made macaroni and cheese, but my grandma had made a pan too. Why y'all blowing me up? Well, I got that. When we got there, oh, y'all, we down to 8. They kept saying that. I'm like, so why was y'all harassing me? But even though the 8 and 8, that macaroni and cheese got gone.
Shut it down. Oh, y'all actually put the Hawaiian rolls in the oven, and they are great.
I did. Somebody, last time when I said I don't ever heat them up, somebody was in the comments like, you need to heat them up. Try it. Just try it.
It's good.
I tried it. It's good. Y'all let it lie.
I can eat Hawaiian rolls out the pack anyway. By themselves.
Huh?
Good.
I can't stand a dry, overworked, tacky meatloaf. That's what I can't stand. And I think that's why I didn't like it when I was a kid. I don't know if that's why. Or if it was just the concentrated hot ketchup on top. When I was a kid, I did not like meatloaf, man. But
not concentrated hot ketchup.
if we eat meatloaf tonight,
God damn!
how about I just eat the sides? So, because I think it might have been like the ketchup aspect of it, because you know most folk always put ketchup on top of going by their own. Yeah, which is just the normal way. I think it was the concentrated, because you know ketchup is like tomato sauce and vinegar and sugar. And I think it just bring out the vinegar acid. It just made it much stronger. I didn't think I liked it. Meatloaf. And it sounded like something like, you know, to a kid, it sounded like something like cafeteria slop.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Meatloaf? Loaf. I don't know nobody want that. It used to be me, but now, as long as it's good.
You changed my mind, I guess.
Oh, do I get the Danielle seal of approval?
Shut up.
Do you like it?
It was good. Or is good.
So do you like it, or I can eat it this way?
I can eat it this way. I'm not really a meat person anyway. I want all the things that I shouldn't, you know, be eating. Cheese and pasta and sides. It is definitely good, and I like what you put on top of it, because like you said, that ketchup that used to be the ketchup part, and then how dry it was for me. It was like, I'm like, why?
But most people,
Why are we doing this?
meatloaf is easy to make. That's the thing. But so it's easy for most people to make, especially for like kids and stuff. Like to have a weeknight dinner. I mean, because when you get down to it, not everybody, you don't have to go as in depth as I did. You just, you know what I'm saying, get your breadcrumbs, you know, whatever. If you're gonna put some onions and peppers in there, you do it. You just mix it together, form it, put it in the oven, squirt ketchup on top, make it, you know what I'm saying? That's basic, but the most part that most people probably mess up at, which makes it, is they overwork it. Ground beef, once you do too much with it, it gets tight and packed together. That's how it bakes. And it just be dried out. Especially, and then it's better to use like real bread, soaked real bread, than use breadcrumbs too. Some people mix breadcrumbs in there and they don't even add no milk or nothing in there. That's what's the purpose. I mean, you hoping the breadcrumbs hold on to the fat and the meat, but that's just.
Y'all, speaking of them, because we was in Walmart and AJ was saying something about somebody stuffing a turkey with stofers. Not stofers, but stovetop.
No, I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes. I had these people mad at me.
Okay.
I got some stovetop right now. Because I be making shady comments, y'all.
He do.
I told y'all my humor and everything that everybody would always like. So
Right.
I say a lot on this camera, but I keep some things. But nah, with the turkey, I was just like, this is just my opinion.
Anyway, which made me then think about how AJ and I saw a video on TikTok where somebody was talking about there's a recipe that they parents make that's from hell, which is peaches, like the half peaches, no skin, okay, just peach, mayonnaise inside of the whole of the peaches, and cheese. I said,
Girl, no. To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no.
you know what? Yep, this is straight from hell. Because who's eating that? What do they even taste like?
My Danielle said it. She just described it now. My stomach is bubbling.
I was like,
It was the, I don't want peaches.
it was the mayo part.
I don't want peaches and cheese. I know it's a lot of people eat fruit and cheese together, whether it be cream cheese, cottage cheese, sharp cheese. People do it. I'm not really a fruit and cheese person, but it was the mayonnaise for me. Fruit,
It was just sitting up there.
peaches and mayonnaise in the middle with cheese on. Why would you give this to your child? Why would you torture your
It was
child?
just sitting up there like this, just in there. Then we saw a video with somebody talking about some deluxe egg salad, and it was hot.
Right, they gonna bake this egg salad. Did they bake it off?
I think
Yeah,
so. Deluxe egg salad. I just like certain stuff like that. For in any case, when
You better eat that last little piece of meatloaf.
I don't want it.
Damn.
I'm
gonna bust you something.
I don't want it. What was I saying? Over here, it got me thinking about that piece. Thank you, honey. I ain't gonna finish that. But when I think of salad, you know, I think cool. Like cold. Like, why is you heating this up? And then, like the boy said in the video, what make it deluxe?
Today we're gonna make some deluxe egg salad. There's a dude on TikTok. He said, he was reacting to the video. Today we're gonna make some deluxe egg salad. He said, what you mean by deluxe? What you mean by that? For real.
What make it deluxe? Some of these folks be out here cooking and it be scary.
I saw this lady the other day. What was it? Was it a hash brown casserole? A tater tot? No, it wasn't that. I'm just so used to seeing that. I'm sick of it. There's a tater tot casserole that y'all keep making clear. Because I ain't seen one that I want yet.
Look like it run you to the bathroom.
What was it? It was something, man. And that she put in this casserole dish. And she was so serious when she was throwing them ingredients together. And I said to myself, oh, hell no. People can't be out here feeding their kids this stuff. Like, you know, it ain't even about the nutrition.
They got to. They feed them.
It's about the combination of ingredients, the garbage factor. What are you doing?
Right.
Stop it. I can't. You know, this is why we got what's the name of every child eats, feed one.
Oh, shut up.
Every hungry.
Stop it.
Because they hungry. They going and throwing that shit up in the toilet and then they bed at night, their stomach rumbling.
I'm not throwing it up in the toilet.
I make this for my kids every day.
Talk. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. Old as you is.
You should have kept that to yourself.
They be out here. The pandemic brought out all the
All the home chefs.
all the recipes, right? All the home chefs, good or bad.
We didn't ask for it. So can you think of something that you are willing to pay a little more for, even though somebody else may not? So like, for instance, like a razor. Would you prefer a cheap razor or a razor that costs more? Because both of them function. They're functional, but...
I feel you, but in that same vein, I only buy, like if I buy a pair of clippers, like I'm buying Andes. Like I'm not buying the store brand. Like you can't go in Walmart, not a Walmart around here, and just like pick up a pair of Andes clippers. And because you learn real quick, first of all, black people hair and other people's hair is be different. Hair on our face or whatever.
For sure.
I can't buy no razor out of Walmart, like a clipper out of Walmart, and shave my face and put a line on my face. It ain't, The clippers that I buy, that if it's gonna be edges or whatever, it's and this brand. I gotta go in a beauty supply store. I gotta order online or go to a specific gotta go to a Sally or something because these are professional clippers. Because that other bush.
Man, my mama had me so bad that I wouldn't like hair products and stuff. If it ain't had black people on it, she'd be like, nope. There's not fire hair. Which that's not with everything, which I learned as I got older, but baby, I believe even now, if it ain't no little black girl up there, even if it is a mixed child, somebody got to have color somewhere, cause she ain't buying it.
And I'm saying like with groceries, there's certain stuff I buy store brand now. But some stuff I ain't compromising. If my pocket's funny, I might. You know, more likely I will if I just need. But like, if I'm buying Velveeta, if I need Velveeta, I'm buying Velveeta. I'm not buying Dip and Melt.
Stop it talking about a Dip and Melt.
Melt and Dip. I'm not. Somebody else might. But you know, everybody got the stuff that they wanna, you know what I'm saying?
Spend a little extra. I tell you one thing as far as like groceries that I'm just like, who, baby, I got her 2 cents to my name is that tube beef. I just the beef, the ground beef, they come in in low form, I guess. That would be log. You know, a lot of people use it.
I used to.
That's fine.
I used to. But
I just be like,
man,
the texture of the meat be looking different to me unless it's just my mind.
Well, the reason it's packaged in there is because it's like it's preserved. The other beef is like ground up and fresh like then. It's ground. Then like that meat's been ground at a factory, wrapped and packaged and sent to the store. That's why. And then it ain't even that for me. It's the fact that, you know, they've had like other meat recalls, beef recalls in general, but when I saw some years back, they kept having these recalls and people was busting open them burger meat balls and maggots was rolling out of it. Oh, hell no. I will never. And it just be like that.
Do no tube beef, baby.
I will never. If I can't see in that joker, I ain't buying it. I'm not. I can't. And it ain't to go to say nothing about nobody else. I don't look at you different because I know some other YouTubers that I've seen do recipes and they have that log, but I'll be like, for me, I can't. I don't look at you different. And you know what I'm saying? But it's just it's definitely a mind thing for me.
Also, I don't like to compromise on like lotion, because I am a person of color.
Niggas be dry.
And I have dry skin. I am not willing to get, I can't even think of the brand of lotion that's like off brand.
Suave.
Yeah. Oh, don't even talk about Suave because I don't like they body wash either. That's another thing. Body wash. I now like when I was in college and stuff. I mean, I've always liked to smell good, but I be like, $3.
No.
I'm gonna get it. But now as an adult who pays bills and I need to feel
and I promise y'all,
good.
We not bougie people.
No.
But me and Danielle be on the same page with certain stuff because like I'm telling you, like if the Lord has blessed me to now I'm able to, if I have to pull back money in other areas, but my toiletries is gonna be right. You know, I'm a big dude. And even when I wasn't a big dude, I still was doing stuff a lot, you know what I'm saying, moving a lot. I feel like certain hygiene products, I've tried everything and in between. I'm not buying no speed stick. Unless I'm down to my last dollar, and I still ain't getting. I'll be musty in 3 hours.
I'll tell you something. My deodorant.
I'm gonna need a tune.
Okay.
I think it these pebbles, pebbles and onions.
But that I use Secret pH Balance. Now it ain't the most expensive deodorant, but it sure ain't the cheapest one. I got to be held, okay? Bruh. I am not trying for it to be 40 degrees outside, AJ. And I'm musty. I can't.
No, and when I buy body wash, body wash be hurting my feelings.
It costs too much.
But I buy Dove for Men for the most part. I will use Irish Spring because I like Irish Spring. I like the smell of the natural, but Irish Spring dries my skin out. Dove for Men, I put on lotion, but if I don't put on lotion, I might look ashy, but I don't feel ashy. Every other body wash I use, besides the Old Spice, those one they came out with the cologne scent, every other body wash I use seem like dry me out. And the Dove for Men got bar soap, which I tend to like because I abuse the squirter, but it's still high. It's like the high Dove. I'm like, it's like the highest. I'm like, why do my stuff that I like be costing so much? It's like the highest. The bars be like, you get a pack of bars be like $8-9. I'm like, y'all is tripping, but it don't dry me out. It be them hygiene products. That's the stuff I don't be compromising on. Even when I like, if I know I'm broke, or like in the past, if I know we ain't got much money, we gotta go and we running out, because all that stuff run out at one time.
All at the same time.
Like I'll be in there like I get a mini size. if I got to get another brand for the time being, I get a little size of it because it won't be long. Like,
I'll tell you something else I ain't know that cost a lot was underwear. I said, can my mama please go back to buying my stuff? I ain't like them big drawers she was buying me, but at least I ain't had to pay $17 for 6 drawers.
I won't buy no other mustard other than French's. Even though, to me, to be perfectly honest, that's one thing that I don't see a difference in taste in. Mustard tastes like mustard to me. I don't care what brand, but French's is less likely to separate. I have bought off-brand mustard in the past. That's how I got to the decision that I'm at now. It's because I bought off-brand mustard in the past. No, I done shook it up. Sat it on the counter for 2 seconds. Went to put some mustard on my hot dog and a bunch of water. Flood.
Well, shit.
I thought I was one of the Hebrews. We was a whole flood on my hot dog.
Baby.
I get sick of that. I said, you know what? I think it was when we lived in Willow Creek.
Probably.
I said, I'm never buying this fucking mustard again. And I kept my promise.
When that stuff be squirting out on my food, I be wanting to throw the whole plate in the trash. Just let me start over.
I know. See, I know I shook it up. I know I did. And I sat it on the counter just to do something else. I took that.
You never trust it.
I was like, you separated that fast for real. I said, I'm never buying this mustard again.
Baby, I hate when I used to forget with like ketchup. Ooh.
Heinz or Hunt's? Some of y'all might not care about ketchup. If you don't care, don't vote. But Heinz versus Hunt's.
I like Heinz.
I like Heinz.
Hunt's ain't bad.
Hunt's be a little sweeter.
Yeah.
Hunt's be a little bit stronger too. Like it's got I don't know. But I can eat it.
Right.
If I go to somebody's house and they got Hunt's, I mean, if I'm using ketchup, but if I'm a buy it, I buy Heinz. But you know, if push come to shove, if I needed ketchup and mustard and I had to, you know, I get the offering if I needed something like that. But I got my preference.
I definitely will.
But like. I get an off-brand ranch too, because the store ranch don't taste too bad.
It
just be a little salty.
A little salty.
But it don't taste bad. But I buy when I drink, because I drink in a soda, but it's like it's a 0 sugar soda. Like when I would drink, like if you go to a cookout and you buy sodas.
Not lying.
Yeah, because
I'm not lying.
Like I buy them off them Shastas. I buy them.
Shasta be good.
Shasta is good. Them peaches. Any brand that's got a peach soda.
Hey, dang.
Y'all ever had them peach choice?
I've seen them. I don't think I ever had one.
You ain't never had one.
I don't go for peach
tell her about it. If you don't have peach choice, let her know. Let her know what she
choice,
honey. Them, they got like a little. You can see through it. It's gold, look like ginger ale, but it's peach flavor. Oh, ooh, boy. I used to crack them mugs open, and then like the store I used to go to, the V Point. It's like they cooler was like extra cold. Like it was just like right before it would freeze the drinks. Like it wouldn't freeze them, but I promise you get a drink out of there, it feel like. Arctic. I used to get a peach choice from over there, boy. Crack that bad boy open and drink. You were like, woo! You were like, this jugger. Boy.
I always get weak watching videos of kids like drinking soda and stuff because they be yeah, like it's taking their breath away, which it probably is.
Because they don't know how to stop.
No.
It's like dogs. You ever see a dog that be really thirsty? They just don't like that's how kids are. When they thirsty,
I know that's probably tearing their chest out. And they be tearing mine out.
Yeah, and you know, kids like McDonald's. Why am I trying to drink out this can?
I don't know.
Put it in the it's time to go.
And I was like, how much has he got in there? This is a 12 ounce.
Y'all, this is my I hadn't made meatloaf in a while. And I'm very happy with the result because I was literally like, I know how to make meatloaf, so I didn't think about nothing. I was just trying to record a little bit for y'all, but I was just like, let me just do this. And it was so good. It's very I'm trying to figure out what I put in there that had a spice to it.
I don't know.
Did you taste a little kick?
Yes. Yeah, something.
I think it was. Nah, man. I didn't think it would come.
Is it that barbecue sauce?
Yeah, I didn't know it would come through like that. I mixed ketchup, the sweet and spicy barbecue sauce, honey, and a little brown sugar. And but I didn't know it would come through. But I'm like, why am I get this? It's not. My mouth is not hot, but I got like a little, like somebody sprinkled a little cayenne on my tongue. You need to eat that little piece of meat.
I'm full.
You are not full. And then you wasting them potatoes. You just a waste them.
I told you I wasn't gonna eat all of it.
Look at it. I can make a D with your name. For your name.
That's on B.
Shut up. There you go.
Thank you.
For D-I-R-T-Y.
You dirty nigga.
D. That's your rap name, Dirty D.
No. I do not rap.
Yeah, you did.
I told you.
I was I sung that Meg Thee Stallion lyric earlier.
No. He got on my nerves.
I don't give who talking about that, but no better than let me hear. Dang, it wasn't in like.
I did not.
I was like, look at you, look at you.
I did not.
I did it on purpose. I said, I saw that little lyric. I said, look at you.
No, I was not. You are not telling the truth.
Okay.
I didn't do that.
Okay.
Not that I knew of. Sometimes I be doing stuff and I don't be knowing. But.
Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us today. We really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please make sure you sub to the channel. Y'all hit that notification bell. Hit that like button. Drop a comment down below. Share this video. That's also very important, man. We can't grow if y'all don't let other people know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lying. I just be trying to let y'all know that we gotta grow.
I don't like it.
Oh, we mean it.
Shout out to the crew.
Shout out to you.
Bye-bye.